Okay, so here's the deal. This vlog, I guess you can call it, is gonna be essentially my life as a remote worker, right? I work from home. I work for an agency called Local IQ. I manage social campaigns for a bunch of different clients. We can go into that later, but that's essentially what this is gonna be about. We're also gonna be updating this office here and my desk setup as we go, so you can get some cool tips on, how to improve your office and desk and whatnot. Some cool productivity tips, stuff like that. We're not gonna make it boring. We're gonna try to make it fun. No, we are gonna make it fun. Take away that try. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Let me show you the office. This is a cool little light right here. We got light again, the desk. And that's my baby right there, because like I said, well, I guess I didn't say it, but I'm just a regular ass guy, dude. And I thought this would be fun to start. So that's why we're here now, making these videos. Hopefully you enjoy these videos too. Maybe at some point I make you laugh, or maybe you just enjoy it enough to hit one of those, buttons that, YouTube really wants you to hit, YouTube wants you to hit. Of course, I would like you to hit it too, but I mean, if you don't want to hit it just yet, that's totally fine. I totally have to earn that click, and I understand that. So just make sure you tune back in for the next one, or at least for the rest of this one. And just see if it's something that you enjoy. Right now we're currently actually getting ready for an interview that we have on Tuesday. We have a new job interview, and if I land this job, boys, we're gonna be set for the next, honestly, this might be my last job. It's that good of a job. This room is gonna transform. My life is gonna transform. Man, now I hope I get it, because I'm just gonna look like an idiot. No, I won't look like an idiot, because at least I tried, right? And I'm here making these videos. If I don't get this job, at least we're here doing this, right? And, we'll make this happen. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Right now it's Saturday. I had this interview on Tuesday. So we're locked in on prepping for this interview right now. We're going over like relationship building tactics, then my sales process, pipeline management, stuff like that, just so that I can fine tune those mental notes, and really lock in on this interview. Because if I kill this interview, there's a good chance that I'll get the role. Obviously, I mean, that's how you get jobs, by doing good on the interview, right? But yeah, I really hope I get this job. It'll be a good time. But yeah, if you feel like maybe this might be the type of content that you want to see, stick around. It's gonna be a good time. I'm just gonna do stuff like this, and I'm gonna get better at it. I promise I'll get better at it. This is my first time doing vlogs type stuff, so try to get better at it, and I'm gonna try to stop repeating myself, because I do that a lot too. Yeah, let's lock in on this interview right now, because we really need this job, boys. All right, boys, today is Monday. We don't have work today. We took the day off, and we're on daddy duty, as you can probably hear. Whoa! But the goal is, if this little guy lets me, is to lock in on this interview again. Keep getting ready for that, because like I said, we need this job. So yeah, wish me luck today. Hey! All right, so probably saw that the baby's asleep now, so now we got some time to lock in for this interview again. Gonna be going over some, really just prepping for some questions that they might be asking, really about relationship building, pipeline, sales, my process, and just a bunch of stuff that they'll probably be asking about. Obviously, you want to prep for a few questions and have some answers locked up for questions that they're definitely gonna ask, like, why should we hire you? Tell me about yourself, right? Your experience and stuff like that. But if there's anything I tell you about interviews, is don't go in expecting something too specific. Prepare for some questions, but don't expect questions that they're gonna ask you too much, because you're gonna prep for like specific wording of stuff, and then if it doesn't align, if the questions they ask you don't align with the specific wording you put in your head, you're gonna like stutter, and it's happened to me. Just don't do it. Just prepare, but don't prepare too much. Really think of it as like a conversation, and they're gonna ask you questions. All you can do is hope that your experience really kind of makes up for those questions or answers those questions that they're asking you, right? And if they don't, maybe you shouldn't be at that job anyway, right? I got a haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut for this interview. You're probably not gonna see me. I mean, I have a hat on the majority of the time, but I don't want to go bald or anything. So I'm probably gonna stop wearing my hat so much. Maybe I'll start getting more haircuts for some if I'm gonna be doing these videos, right? But we'll see. That's a hard maybe. Really, all I've been thinking about these last couple of days is this damn interview, man. Like, I just can't wait to have this over with and hopefully be freaking out in the next couple clips. Right, the next clip after this will probably be me like right before the interview, me all jittery and nervous. Hopefully the one after that is me freaking out, right? And if it's not, it's all right. But it probably is gonna be because I'm really confident about this. So I'll see you there. Boom. Boom, let's f***ing go. We nailed that. Gave us the job before the interview was even over, bro. Yeah, I took the interview in pajamas. Who cares? Oh man, this changes everything. Like, it changes everything. My life is gonna transform. Like, money is not a problem anymore. Yes! Let me calm down a little bit. No, really, this is really good. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna tell my manager about why I'm leaving. I'm out of breath. Because we actually just had a call about my goals for the future, and none of that was about me leaving the company. So it's gonna be caught off guard, but he's gonna have to deal with it because I'm out. I nailed it. Like I said, they gave me the job before the interview was even over. I was on the interview. The manager that I was interviewing with was at the same time texting one of my old colleagues that's already there in that job and told her that essentially I'm giving this guy the job. I love his energy. I love everything about him. Not to be, conceited or anything, but we did it.
Because that's how you're going to get forward with this platform. A reel, an ad, doesn't have any music behind it, and you're like, skip right away.
Something that all of a sudden goes like boom, or like just something that catches their attention, that always does really good. That first, like Matt said earlier, that first like 0.5 seconds is crucial because you'll lose them within a second.
And perfect for our next bullet point, establish.
Okay, so we got our offer letter today. Pretty exciting. I had to reach out about a issue that we had. And it wasn't really an issue, but they're supposed to put me in a hotel for the first week of training, right? Because it's in Midville. I live in Ogden, and that's about like an hour away or something. And I'm not making that drive every day. Luckily, they offered to put me up in a hotel, so that should be good. Stick around for that content. That should be happening in the next week or two. I start on the 11th, February 11th, it'll be my first day. I had to put my 2 weeks in yesterday. Took the interview, got the offer, accepted it, and put my 2 weeks in on the same day because I just had to. But right now we're still working on this stuff, putting together some campaigns. Right now I'm working on some new Reddit campaigns, some new Spotify campaigns, some new LinkedIn campaigns that I'm putting together. And yeah, so we're gonna work through this and try and work through some account transition stuff that unfortunately has to be done now because I'm leaving. All right, boys, so today is Thursday. Today's Thursday. You just saw kind of what I do every morning. Wake up my son. Well, didn't show you waking up my son, but I wake up my son about 6:30, change him, get him in the car, turn on the car for my girlfriend so that they can head out. You saw a little bit of that process. Then I head into my room at this point, or my office, and I pretty much decide at this point, am I gonna work or am I gonna lay my ass back down in bed? Today, I choose work. A little bit because I have motivation because of this new job. Also a little bit because I feel like having this camera here kind of almost makes me, in a way. Not really, but in my head it does. But yeah, we're gonna sit here. We are going to work on our own stuff for about an hour. before we start working on, actual work stuff. Gonna be cleaning up our book of business starting today to transfer it over to our peers. Want to see the morning hair? Boom. You're welcome. But yeah, we're gonna start working on those transfers today. But for right now, we are going to start editing this video because I want this out kind of as soon as possible. So we're gonna start doing that. One more quick thing I want to say. In the mornings, if you can take an hour, even 30 minutes to do something for yourself before you start working for, I guess, the man, right? Wow, that was terrible. One thing I want to tell you is if you can take a second to do something for yourself in the morning, an hour, 30 minutes even, to work out, read a book, work on your own personal projects, whatever it may be, take some time for yourself in the morning. Like, don't just wake up and automatically run to work and have that be the one and only thing you do all day until you get off of work, right? Make sure you try and take some time in the morning for yourself and just try to better yourself in some way. Listen to an audiobook, do some kind of project, do something. But just try and give back to yourself before you start trying to give your life away to make somebody else rich. All right, we got our lighting all figured out, and no, it probably doesn't even look that good. Still trying to figure out the whole lighting thing. Trying to get better at that, like I said earlier in the video. But I actually have my brother-in-law, Braden, who's gonna help out with this editing for these kinds of videos, actually, but he's also going to help me out with the lighting. He's also gonna let me borrow his mics, his lab mic and his stationary mic. So shout out to Braden. But yeah. We're gonna lock in on this video right now, just start editing the very beginning, see how much more I need, or maybe I'm done with the first video and you'll be seeing this soon. We'll see, but I guess here's me working. Damn. So once again, I just realized that what I need is on my phone. Oh man, I did this earlier, man. Alright boys, I'm gonna need my phone to upload these videos. So I'm gonna get to work on this, but at least you saw a little snippet. This may or may not be the last scene. So if it is, thank you for watching. Definitely come back. The content's only gonna get a lot better. This room, like I said, is gonna get a lot better. We got a lot in store for the channel, for the videos, a lot of ideas, a lot of exciting times coming up. So better quality audio, better quality video, everything like that. So make sure you come back for ideas on how to update your office, or if you just want to see what kind of stuff I get into on the day-to-day with this new job. So yeah, tap in.